ago. It's officially the last day that I'm filming with this Sony a7 IV. Because I'm sending it off to be repaired, I'm having the sensor replaced. Because I was filming at an event recently and a laser burned my camera sensor and caused irreversible damage, which is costing me £1,000 and 2 weeks without my camera. Coincidentally, it's 3 years to the day since I bought this camera. So I'm kind of trying to soften the blow by saying, okay, it cost me £2,300 to have this camera for 3 years. It's done a lot of miles and it has served me very, very well. And I am hopeful that the guys that I'm sending it off to will do a perfect job replacing the sensor, bringing it back to me in good as new condition. There's a child running across the road in front of my car. He has as much of a death wish as my camera sensor does. If you are a camera person of any kind, even if you're filming with your phone, if you're filming at any kind of events that are like concerts or gigs, especially nightclub stuff, watch out for the lasers. And in fact, I've learned that you can get filters to go on the end of your lens that will protect your sensor from lasers. Google it, you'll find products that do it. They're like for 35, 40 pounds, something like that. So yeah, I'm sending my camera away today. I'm gonna go and get it posted. And people are so kind. I posted a story on my Instagram last night to say that, well, I was just looking for recommendations on people that would help me fix my camera, because it was looking like it was so expensive that I was gonna just have to buy a whole new camera, which is like £2,000. And 4 different people reached out. One that I'd never even met in my life. And they all said, you can borrow my camera when you need it, whilst you get your one sorted. Amazing. I am actually sorted. There's this guy I know, Jack, who reached out, and he's incredible at filmmaking and loves his cameras. And he has a spare Sony a7 IV. He doesn't do this for a living. He does this just for passion. And so he said, I don't need the camera, and I insist that you take it and use it until you get your camera back. So, I mean, that Jack is owed a bottle of nice red wine at the very least. I'm in debt to that man. So, bye-bye camera. Thanks for all the memories. I'll miss you while you're gone. Take care. Be good for the guys that are fixing you. And just for the record, the first quote I got, £1,800. And I mean, the camera's like 2,200 now, new. You're thinking, £1,800 to get the power and to get it fixed, and it's a 6-week turnaround. That was the guys that were recommended to me, and then I went to these, I thought, I'll just phone around. Second people I phoned, First Repair they're called. I'll tag their website below, because those guys are legends. If you're in the UK and you need a camera repaired, 100% those guys. So anyway, just to come back to the laser, turns out I found the clip where the laser caught my camera and caused that damage. And then I also found the clip on my phone where the laser caught my camera. I was just filming, you know, kind of BTS shots with my phone, and the laser caught my camera there, and it's also caused irreversible damage. I've got some insurance for my phone, so that's fine. Well, fine-ish. But there's just these permanent sort of broken fragments that are like pink, dead pixels or whatever you would call it. I can't get rid of them. And I mean, if I was a photographer, I might be able to deal with it for a little bit longer, because obviously you can kind of edit these things out. It's a ball ache still, like you wouldn't be doing that forever. But with video, there's just no option. There really is no option. There's no workaround to get rid of them. I just have to put up with these damaged images right now. I had heard about lasers causing issues in the past, but I never experienced any problems at all, and I have worked in those environments several times. I just would have thought that the technology would have been able to cope with that kind of thing, but I was wrong. And so, fair warning for any of you watching who own cameras, protect your sensors against these kinds of lights and lasers. If you are filming in those environments, you get a filter that you can put on the end of your lens. Don't be like me. Don't end up having to pay £1,000 through sheer naivety. When I found out what the problem actually was, I was devastated, because it was it was a case of, you're gonna have to buy a new camera here. It leaves me struggling a little bit, but I can buy the new camera. It's still a lot of money to spend when you're not planning on spending it. A lot. Like, life is incredibly expensive. So is this equipment. And I suppose that's part of the job. Jesus Christ, I had my hot air on there. I was wondering why I'm sweating. And so actually, after kind of going through that devastated mood yesterday, and troubleshooting and trying to find the people that will fix it for me, today when I found out that it's going to be £1,000, that kind of feels okay. That's like half the cost I thought it was going to be. So I'm just going to take that one on the chin, and we live and we learn. Right, I'm off. I'm going to a meeting now. We're supposed to be filming, but I don't get my loan camera till tomorrow, so today is going to be a quick meeting and then an editing day, and sending this camera off to go and get repaired. So onwards and upwards, fuck the lasers, and see you later.